Hello and welcome back. We are going to continue to analyze the Superstore data. So let's go back and look at our KNIME workflow. This time we are going to do analysis on the weekly sales. So we have a few new nodes and a few nodes that we have already used in the past. And let's take a look at it and let's see how we can analyze sales per week. Okay. So let's start with the sorter node. Here you can right click on this and sort it by order date. Very simple, straightforward, nothing complicated here. Sort by order date in an ascending fashion. Okay. Once you do that, just go ahead and execute, and then you should be able to get your sorted table. This is your sorted table. Here you have the entire data. It just sorted based on the order date in an ascending fashion. All right, that's that. Now let's take a look at this new node. It's called extract date and time fields. Now I know it's a mouthful, but it's straightforward, simple. Let's take a look at it. So what it does is it takes a date column. In this case, it takes the order date column, and then it can extract whatever it is that you want it to extract. In this case, I am asking it to extract the week of the year. Now you can extract quarter, month, day, whatever it is that you want. Okay. Now, if you want to really get a hang of this node, I would encourage you to play with this so that you really get comfortable with it. But in this case, like I said, we are going to do weekly analysis. So we are going to select week as the date field. Now, I've already selected it and I've executed it. So let's take a look at the output table. In the output table, you will see that it has added a new column, which is called week. And you will see numbers here. Basically, what it means is that this is the week of that year. Okay. Now, this is very similar to Excel formula, which is week num. If you look at this Excel sheet, you can calculate the week of the year by using this formula. In KNIME, as you know, you use nodes to do your job. So in this case, we use this particular node, extract date and time fields. Anyhow, now let's take a look at the group by node, which we have used in the past. The purpose of group by node again is to aggregate um, numbers based on a certain base column. In this case, since we are focusing on the weekly analysis, we're going to choose week as your base column, and then in the manual aggregation method, we are going to use sales, quantity, discount, and profit, and we're going to sum it up. Okay, so we do that and click execute, and we are going to get this output. Okay, remember our analysis was to focus on week, and so here you have weekly data and you have sum of sales, sum of quantity, sum of discount, and sum of profit. Very handy, useful information. Now let's do a few more things, and I'll tell you what's going on here, but just follow along with me. We're going to use this new node called lag column. Okay, and let's look at the configure part of it. We want to create a new column. All right, and we are going to use lag column node. In this node, we have to specify the existing column which we want KNIME to create a new column from. In this case, sales is what I choose, and I'm saying lag it by one period. In this case, it'll be lagged by a week because we are analyzing our weekly data. So if you look at the output, this is what you're going to get. You are going to get a new column, and in this column, you will see that the value here is the value of the period before. A period before, which means it's lagging by one period. In this case, our one period is a week. All right. So that is number one. Now, well, let's take a look at this one more time. Now you will see that the name of the column is sum sales minus one, which is fine, but I would rather change it. So I'm going to use the column renamer node, and in this what we are doing is we are going to change the name of the column same sum sales minus one to sales lag 1 week, which is more intuitive and easy to understand. So we are going to go ahead and execute this, and you will see an output table which consists of the new name that you have given. This is a very straightforward, simple node to use. now now we're going to use another node called math formula, and so far if you realize what we have done is we have extracted week from the year, then we have calculated sales quantity, discount and profit for each week, and then we have created a lag column. Okay, and of course we renamed it. All right, but these are the things we have done so far. Now in the math formula node, what we want to do is we want to calculate the percent change. Now what is the percent change formula? So let's take a look at this. The formula for percent change is new value minus old value divided by the old value times 100. Okay, so this is your formula for percent change. So in our case, if you look at the columns and look at the formula, so the new value in our case here, the new value is your the data in the main base column, and the old value is the lag value, right? So that's what we are doing here. So new value minus old value divided by the old value times 100. That's what the formula is. So that's what we have done here. It may seem overwhelming, but if you just focus on this formula, you will be able to figure this out. Not a problem. And now you run it, and then you will see that you have this new column, weekly percent sales change, and you will see that it will give you a percent value here. Now if you look at the new value, $15,000 for week 2 sales, old value which is week 1 sales is 26 some thousand dollars, you will see that the sales have reduced, and so obviously it's a negative change. Here in this one you will see that 21,000 is the sales for week 3, and for week 2 the sales was 15,000, so obviously it has increased, and that it kind of makes sense. Okay, now last but not least, you can use a line plot node which we have in the past. Here we are going to use week on our x-axis and weekly percent sales change on the y, and we're going to go ahead and analyze this, and you will see this interactive line plot. You maximize it and you will see that there is quite a lot of fluctuation here. That's it for this video. We'll continue to learn KNIME in the next video. Thank you.